Good morning, darlings. I am Lily Laboratory. Today we're going to talk about an old man. This man is named Archimedes. Archimedes lived so long ago you will not believe it. Now, I just happen to have a portrait of Archimedes. Can you get this picture? It says on there to Lily, love you, Archie. He was a wonderful man. He lived so long ago, you have to figure out. He lived from 287 to 212 BC. Can you believe it? This guy's like 2,000 years ago. Now, Mr. Archimedes, I like to call him Mr. Archimedes. His name was just really Archimedes. Well, he was this really smart guy. And there was a king, and this king was named H-I-E-R-O-N. And for lack of a better pronunciation, we're going to call it Huron. Okay? Well, one day, he gave a bunch of gold to his craftsmen to build him this beautiful crown. Well, it weighed a certain amount. And when it came back, it weighed the same amount, but the king thought the craftsman had put some cheap stuff in it, and he couldn't prove it because it weighed the same amount. So he calls my buddy Mr. Archimedes over, and he says, Archimedes, I think the guy's cheating me. And he says, I want you to figure it out. Well, Archimedes just really didn't know what to do. But the story is that Archimedes goes out and gets himself in a tub, mind you, a tub. He gets this big fat body in the tub, and he says, well, Eureka, the water goes up when I get in the tub. Now, for some reason, Archimedes decides that he's figured out about the crown. Now, I don't really understand that, but I'm going to try to explain. Okay, and I got to have a little help here explaining about the bathtub and how the water helped Archimedes understand about how the craftsman cheated the king. Okay, so I need a little assistance here. My assistant's name is Hand, okay? So Hand, say hello there. Hi, Hand, how you doing? Okay, so here we go. We're going to demonstrate with my aquarium here how Archimedes figured out about the water. All right, Hand, you got some masking tape over there. We're going to mark the level of the water. Okay, well, we're going to come up here in a minute. But in the meantime, we're going to mark the water. Can you see the masking tape line? Can you see the black line there? Okay, this is water. See it? Okay, I had some children come and help me with the water. And we're going to mark the line, and then, thank you so much, Hand. We're going to mark it here with masking tape. Okay, we got it straight there, Hand? All right, good. Now, we're going to leave it right there. Okay, now to demonstrate Mr. Archimedes, we're going to get a nice big fat turkey. Just a minute. Okay, this is going to be Mr. Archimedes, and we're going to put him down in the water. Okay, now, if you will notice, when we put Archimedes the turkey in the water, what happens? The water goes up. Okay, now, this is called, listen carefully because it's a big old word here for you little ones. This is called water displacement. Okay? The water is displaced by the turkey. The water goes up. Is there more water? No. There is no more water. It's just pushed out of the way by the, here's another new word, volume of the turkey. Volume. Hand, I'm going to need the board here so I can write the word volume and water displacement. Hang with me now. Thank you, Hand. All right. Here we go. Volume means how much a thing takes up space. How much space it takes up. So, the water displacement has something to do with the volume. Oh, gotta stretch over here. Okay. Now, the water displacement, the volume of the turkey equals the same amount of water displacement. But believe me, darlings, that's another story. All right, now, we're going to take Mr. Archimedes the turkey out of the water. And you're going to see that the water does what? The water goes down to this water line. And Han's going to help me take Mr. Archimedes the turkey out of the water. Here we go. Oh, he's such a big guy. Shake him out. All right. Very nice. Now, when you see that water settles down, we're going to see that the water line is the same. Good. Now, I got a picture here I want to show you of a book that I found called Mr. Archimedes' Bath. See that? This is a funny book. And here's a picture of Mr. Archimedes measuring a water level. We could have done that too. We take the measuring tape and you can see, I believe it's about 7.5 inches. Yeah. And it went up about 1.5 inches. It went up to 9 inches. But it's the same amount of water. Okay, so next time I will see you on Lily Laboratory. Goodbye, darlings. See you later. Bye-bye. I forgot to tell you something. The legend is that Archimedes jumped out of the bathtub naked and ran through the streets of Greece yelling, "Eureka! I have found it." That's the story.